What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another show, another episode. I'm your host, Marlon Johnson. Today, we're going to jump right into it. I'm talking about what you need in order to be a successful entrepreneur. I've been in entrepreneurship officially since 2019. Unofficially, I've been in it since probably I was about 9 years old. I've got the story. I was one of those guys who was out on the corner selling lemonade, not drugs. I was out there with a lemonade stand, a Kool-Aid stand. I used to go to school and I would do the candy sale and I would keep the box after the candy sale, go to Costco and re-up on Twizzlers and chocolate bars and that kind of thing. And so I was always trying to figure out how to get the next dollar, always wanting to sell something. Didn't really like waiting on other people to make things happen. I like being able to go out and create my own opportunities and create my own finances. And I'm grateful for that because I want to talk about something that I've had since the very beginning and it continues to guide me today. And it's something that if you're getting into entrepreneurship, you need to have this as well. And that is a sense of delusional optimism. I am delusionally optimistic. I am consistently in the belief that everything is going to work out for me, that everything in life is for my benefit, that there is never anything that happens to me. Everything happens for me and it is for my betterment. I mean, you cannot convince me otherwise. And what's interesting about this is this sort of thought process I realize is something I share with some of the greats in the space. You know, Elon Musk, you look at him and he is delusionally optimistic. Jeff Bezos, delusionally optimistic. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Ed Milet, Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Pace Morby, Oprah Winfrey. I mean, the list goes on. These people are convinced that their plans are going to work out, that they are going to be able to create the businesses they want to create, that the projects that they want to support are somehow going to magically work out. In fact, NASA, the space company, right, the government space agency, they have this belief that when they're working on a project, they will begin a project even before they know how everything is going to come together, even before they have the technology to even make it happen. Because what they trust, so this is delusional optimism, what they trust is that if they begin and they set a clear expectation on where they want to go, that as they go along the way, maybe when they start the project, only 40% of the knowledge and 40% of the technology even exist to make it a reality. They trust that by the time they get up to that 40%, that they do know, that the other 60% will begin to unveil itself, that somebody else along the way will invent what they need invented, that somebody else will create or figure out the mathematical problem that will get them over the hump. And you're talking about this company investing millions and billions of dollars into a project before they even know they have all the things ready because they trust. They trust that along the way, things are going to work out. You have to have delusional optimism in your plans. When you start to look at the dream life you want to build, maybe you're in sales, maybe you're starting up a company, maybe you're doing door-to-door sales, you go and knock on doors, or you're selling solar, or you're doing whatever it is. You're in real estate. You need to trust in the process. You need to trust in yourself, so much so that you are convinced without a shadow of a doubt that it will be yours. My entire life has been a product of me trusting that things are going to work out. Back when I had no money in my bank account, and I'm not one of those people that I grew up with the silver spoon. I grew up to a very amazing two-family household. Thank you to my mom and dad. They did a great job at raising me. However, we were not rich. We were in comfortable middle class. In fact, growing up, I was convinced I was poor because anytime I asked for something, some of you have heard the same answer that I got. They would say, no, we can't afford that. Now, what they were really saying is it's not a priority. We're not buying that. We're not spending the money on that thing you want. But I heard we couldn't afford that. So my mind told me, oh, shoot, we can't afford things. We are poor. And therefore, I didn't want to spend money. And that's why I was always going out trying to figure out how to make it on my own. I wanted to go make more money so that I would not be a burden on my family. So I didn't come from money. I didn't come from wealth, but I did come from parents who did trust me to go out and make my own decisions. They did empower me to figure things out. And I want to empower you as well to go and figure things out, to trust that your ideas, although other people might not see your vision, that the fact that you can see your vision, the fact that God put the vision inside of you, that he put it on your heart, that he put it in your mind, means go and make it happen. And what you're gonna find is it might not be the first thing you do, that's going to work and make you into a millionaire or whatever your idea of success is. Not everyone's idea of success, by the way, is becoming a millionaire. Some people, their idea of success is starting a family. Some people just want to make an extra $10,000 this year. Whatever your idea of success is, define it. My idea of success is having absolute financial freedom, being able to travel around the world with my friends, doing as I please, living debt free, and having more cash flow coming in than I have expenses going out so that I'm making money in my sleep and I never have to worry about money ever again. That was my idea of success. It still is my idea of success and bringing in the best relationships of my life. If anyone watches my life, this is the life that I'm currently creating. You see, all of my decisions are centered around this singular idea of success. What is your idea of success? When you get that, hold on to it and trust. Have this unwavering trust that it's coming to you. And the best way I know how to put this is this analogy. This is what delusional optimism looks like. This is what having trust looks like. This is what having faith looks like. Pay attention. Go to a restaurant, sit down, get seated by the waiter, and when the waiter or the waitress comes over to take your order at the table, they may say, "What would you like to eat tonight?" And you look at the menu and you say, "You know what? The smash burger looks phenomenal. I'm going to take a smash burger, make it with the home cut fries, and I'll take a cup of lemonade." They say, "Great." Now the waiter walks away. This is how I know you have faith. When the waiter walks away, do you begin to panic? Do you begin to freak out and think to yourself, "Oh my gosh, did they actually hear my order? Is the order coming?" When you see the waiter walking back and forth, maybe 30 seconds later going to other people's table, do you think, "Oh my gosh, the waiter clearly forgot about me"? Or are you now preparing your table? Are you now getting your napkin on your lap? Are you now getting the condiments? I like to get my ketchup in a cup so I can dip the fries. So I start getting the sauces ready. I get the salt ready. I get all the things ready because I know that my meal is on the way. I have absolute faith. I'm delusionally optimistic that what I ordered is coming to me. And therefore, I go about at the table. I'm relaxed. I'm having conversation with my friends. I'm not worried. I know my meal is on the way. This is how you need to act about your success. You need to know that it's on the way. Now, being delusionally optimistic doesn't mean you just sit there and wait and do nothing. I'm also aggressively patient. What does that mean? It means I'm patient for my long-term goals. I trust and I know that these things aren't going to appear tomorrow. I know that the Porsche GT3 RS that I want, white, with the rim kit and the carbon fiber trim, I know that car isn't going to end up in my garage tomorrow. It's going to take some time to get there. However, I'm patient with giving it the time it needs for that seed to eventually be ready to harvest, but I'm aggressive in the day-to-day. My day-to-day, I want to do as much as I can in each day. That's why today, for example, at 5 o'clock, we were already awake. I went to the gym. We got our workout in, made the protein shake, ate breakfast. Now I'm up here filming for the YouTube channel. After this, I'm going to go and work on speaker training because I've got some stages to speak on this coming year. So I'm going to be up on stage speaking. So I'm practicing the presentation. From there, I'm working on creating the course for you guys. So I'm putting together a brand new course. We're doing a launch. Afterwards, we got lunch. Then I've got a meeting with my CPA, not my CPA, my bookkeeper. After the meeting with my bookkeeper, I'm going to be sitting down. We've got some more stuff on the calendar. I don't even remember what's on the calendar at this point. And then later today, we're recording a brand new podcast interview with one of the biggest mobile home buyers here in Arizona. He's coming to the house, right? So I'm aggressive with today. I'm aggressive with what needs to be done in the day to day. And all of this is being done because I am delusionally optimistic. Like, I trust that the YouTube channel, the fact that you're watching this right now is proof positive that the YouTube channel is blowing up, that every new person that comes in is going to get value from this, that you're going to feel my energy, that you're going to feel my authenticity. I trust that. I trust that you're going to think to yourself, "Damn, this is so good. I want to share this with somebody else. I want to remind somebody else to get into this energy," whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day of the week it is. I want people to get amped up and go and launch and march into their day with the knowingness that this life is yours to conquer, that you can have whatever you want and you do not care what anybody else has to say about it. You can tell your dreams to the entire world and you will not care because other people cannot talk you off of the high hill you are standing on. That is how optimistic I need you to be. I need you to be delusionally optimistic about your goals, about the success that you will have. That is absolutely necessary. And then I need you to be aggressively patient. Allow it to take time, but be aggressive in going after it and doing what needs to be done today. Going and waking up. And if that means knocking on the doors because you're in a sales and you've got a door knock those doors. Make the calls. Hit your numbers. Give yourself something to celebrate in the day-to-day. Celebrate the fact that you are showing up each day and you are getting it done, and trust that you know where you are going, that it is going to take you there. Now, guys, if you enjoy this sort of content, I actually had put out a poll on my Instagram last night, and I had asked people, what sort of value do you get from me? I'm trying to understand my audience better. And I asked everybody, I said, what sort of value do you get from me? What do you expect me to talk about when you see me post something? If you had no clue what the next post was going to be, what would you anticipate it would be? And people said, hey, I really get a lot of motivation from you. And I like the way that you break down ideas and you simplify it and you clarify it. So I'm going to keep making more content like that. But let me know in the comments down below, what sort of value do you expect from me when I come on? I want to co-collaborate this with you guys. You're listening on YouTube. You're maybe even listening to this on like another streaming platform. But wherever you're listening, go ahead and leave the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're here on YouTube. But comment in there what value that you expect from me, what value you like to get from me, what's your favorite sort of things that I talk about. This way I can create more content, because right now I look at us as we're partners, right? You're on one frequency, I'm on the same frequency. That's why we came together in this video. So we're partnering, we're collaborating. I need to know, I want to know, what do you want to hear more of? What do you want to see more of? And if I can produce it, I will produce it. I'm going to keep producing what I want to produce anyhow, but I want to also know what you would like to see, because if it's in resonance with me, if it's a part of my authenticity, best believe we are going to make it happen. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. This is how the channel grows. I'm excited for when the channel gets to 10,000 people. I think we're just over, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers right now. So I'm looking forward to celebrating when we get to 2,000. But be sure to hit that subscribe button and join us for the next video.